Yeah, but the only reason why you podcast is because you're hungry.
No, that's not true.
No. Every time you come over here, do you get fed?
Not every time.
You lie.
No.
Welcome back to the Dave and Jess Divorce Podcast.
Finally,
yeah, it's been a while.
So
it really has been a while because
I want to talk about how you replaced me.
I didn't replace you.
Yeah, you did. Hey, welcome back to the Dave and Jess Divorce Podcast. I'm Dave. So Jess isn't here right now, but this is my podcast
all saw
now.
that. You can go
it's my podcast now.
No, you just, I mean, it's been like a month or longer than that probably. Our schedules differ. They vary, so we don't have like all the time in the world.
But the other thing I want to talk about is school pictures.
Okay. Yay. That's real interesting.
Let me tell you, the three things. I said, please don't put a t-shirt on her. And her hair was pulled back. You couldn't see her beautiful hair. And she did this. It looked like a mugshot. If she had been arrested yesterday and they did a mugshot, it would have looked exactly like that. I
really don't think that's true. So anyway, is that why you came over here to just complain about her photos? I can't make her smile.
Because all the pictures I have right now of her, that she looks very angry. And it's,
okay.
You know what that same look is?
No.
It's the same look you have in all the pictures that I have of you. So, therefore, that's why I'm blaming you.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true.
I'm going to send pictures and you're going to put them on this podcast so that people can see for themselves and they can vote and decide for themselves.
Anybody can find a picture or a still of a video or something of somebody who's not smiling at some point. This is how I smile usually. Well, it doesn't,
do your smile.
Right?
No, do your smile. Can you even tell that's a smile? Do it again. Yeah, that's not a smile.
It's a smile.
No, it's not. Imagine somebody not smiling and claiming they're smiling.
Just imagine somebody lying in repose at a funeral.
Oh my God, that is! They try to make them look happy. Oh my! In the casket, and they always like make them look like they're not smiling. But
they're not smiling.
But they're not frowning. They're just like, that's exactly your smile.
My picture smile.
Well, you have a nice smile.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And so does Zuri. But there's no smiling in the pictures. Oh my goodness, you're right. I have no idea. So the other thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
So besides you replacing me, and then basically the whole video.
You know what? I will replace you. You're
you
totally
gonna get married again and bring your other ex?
I'll find some other ex.
Ooh, I think you should bring.
No, don't do that. No, that won't ever happen. Actually, I might do that one time. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do my best to bring in a special guest. You thought she's a pain in the ass.
Nobody thought that.
Oh my God. All right. So anyway, no, you're not replaced. It's just I had to start putting some content out.
It's just more of me now.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just, you were not available. So you were available now only because you're like, hey, let's podcast. Call me. Let's podcast. Fine. Okay, fine. We'll podcast. Yeah, but the only reason why you podcast is because you're hungry.
No, that's not true.
No. Every time you come over here, do you get fed?
Not every time.
You lie.
No. And
when you come over for the podcast, do you get fed or not?
About 90% of the time, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
The lesson for the day is that if I don't show up for the podcast, you'll just have more of days.
The lesson for the day is don't answer the phone when you call because you are going to want to do a podcast, and I have to set all this stuff up. So when
I can do this.
When podcast is a go, then that means I have to bring out the ring lights. I got to bring out all the accent lighting. I have to hook up the microphones. I got to hook up the television. I
got to do everything.
I have to do all this stuff. I got to hook the camera. I got to do all this stuff. Yeah. And what do you do?
I show up.
You come here, show up, and you eat my food. And sometimes
you feed
me. You eat my food.
Yeah, sometimes
that's what you do.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
Actually, it's not because I'm one piece of food down. Whatever it is that I gave you. I gave you something. It was good.
It was good.
P.F. Chang's. P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Yeah,
I give it a thumbs up. P.F. Chang's. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if PF Chang's, if you would like to sponsor this video with your frozen food section, then please feel free to sponsor the podcast, because I'm sure you would love to support co-parenting couples. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? I'm sure Nike would really support.
Shameless plug.
that.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining us today for the Dave and the Jess podcast.
It's the Dave Jess Divorce podcast.
No.
It's not the Dave Jess podcast. It's divorced podcast. That's what it is.
That's what I said.
No, you said the Dave and Jess podcast in your quippy little way.
I'm quippy.
You're not. Mm-hmm. All right. Catch you on the next podcast. You know what? Just please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please leave comments down below, because we have been answering, or at least I have been answering comments from our YouTube channel.
Because Dave has to do everything.
Because I have to do everything. And please join us for the full unedited version on Spotify, Amazon Music, and what was the other one? iTunes. All right.
You didn't say iTunes earlier.
Yeah, iTunes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.